So now it's the turn of Invasion from the Unknown again. And I'm finally at the third scenario and got past this second hardest one. Even though I lost like half of my units. Like a lot of units. So let's start. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait a couple of seconds for maybe the first viewer to make the sound check, so I don't read the story and no one can hear it. It would be awkward and wouldn't be the first time it happened. So yeah, just enjoy the music for a moment. On the other hand, I'm actually pretty sure that you can hear me, so let's just start. We were shocked when we tallied our numbers. Barely 1,000 of us survived the battle in the valley. Most of the dead likely perished in the villages burned by our foes. Helpless and frightened. Alas, they met one of the most painful deaths one could ever imagine. When I thought about what forced us from our ancient home, the one place we had lived in safety on this war-torn and barren world, I felt my stomach clench in terror. Elendere was a wise sorceress, but I regretted not being strong enough to ignore her counsel. I could not help but think that had we stayed, we could have fought back and somehow emerged victorious. I but hoped that fleeing into the depths was a wise decision, and that Ledinor's efforts were not wasted. Scenario 3: Memories of the Depths. We lost our home, many of our children and elders, and our Lord at the hands of those fiends. What will we do now? Where will we go? Don't despair, Gallus. This is not the first time our civilization has been through trials like this. Invaders may defile our lands, the suns may burn our forests to the ground, but as long as we stand, we may yet be able to find a new place to call home. I profoundly hope so. Elendere, you mentioned something about an evil force before counseling flight. What did you mean? There is some great evil aiding those humans, not merely ordinary necromancers and war beasts, but something more, something I believed I had been vanquished by our civilization before. I need to ponder this further. Now I suggest we proceed as swiftly as we may. Our Wale. I would prefer not to think about it. Would that we had more experience at moving into this darkness. This will be a long march. So, also a kind of story recap. How did we end up here? Their home was attacked by, well, humans, demons, war beasts, name it. And they lost a lot of their people. And their plan was to flee while the Lord of the Elves runs distractions, so they so the enemy would not immediately notice that they have fled, but think that they're still there and still fighting back. So, and the plan was now to retreat through the caves beneath the valley, because some ages back, the valley was not inhabitable, so they had to live under the earth in those very caves there are right now. So, first of all, check my settings. No skipping. Short combat is shown. Perfect. Perfect. So, okay, so this was not good. This was an accident. Let's reload. Like, I wanted to move this one and actually moved to Gallus, and I can't undo this turn because I uncovered something that was hidden by the shroud moments ago. So let's redo the turn. This again, this is gonna hit again, which is nice. he's just gonna take the village over there, and this one goes... actually... So he dealt some damage. Oh yeah, whatever. So you see I've got a couple of heroes and a champion, 2 druids and trappers and an archer, and everyone else, seriously every single other one died. So I will want some shamans because I want to get sorcerers that are good against undead. Just saying, you will fight undead in this scenario. And let's get all those let's get all those trappers. Let's not recall more units because this... If I get 1 more bullet, I will get back into the positive amount of gold per turn, like I will have income again. And then I can recruit a couple more units. Yeah, and let's try to feed them some XP when possible. Yeah, okay. That did not work. Finally. Let's keep walking. Good job, Gallus. Whoops, I still need that one fighter. The Arthur named this one elvish fighter. I'm gonna give every single item I find. It's called Übergallus. Yeah, scenario 2 was brutal, and I think you were there for it being brutal. Like you literally saw it. Village and discover. Actually no, because I don't know how many bats are over there, but I do remember a level 2 bat, and those guys are bad news. Pan was actually not intended, but kinda nice. XP please. More XP please. Shame. Then let's not level this guy up quite yet. Let's give him some. So they're undead. They are undead here. They must have settled in here only recently, or they would have surely announced their presence in our valley before. If we press forward, we may be able to find and strike their master down. Not that we have much of a choice now, with everyone trapped underground. Iris, do you see this? Or do you see what's missing? Let me document this in the Discord. Trapped ground. Like just reporting this missing period, which is basically a typo. The ground. There. With everyone trapped underground. Find the source of the roaming undead. So I totally forgot what were my previous scenario objectives, so let's just check that. Explore the caves. Okay, so I did that. Now I have to find the source of the roaming undead and probably put it to rest and destroy it somehow. Should be easy. I mean, what could go wrong? So, first of all, only one can attack this, so 9 damage, 18 damage, too much. So I could place it there, but there's a chance of the unit dying, and I don't want that for obvious reasons. Whoops. I honestly wish it had recalled a trapper instead of my sharpshooter, because I will fight a bunch of skeletons. Those guys are the ones I need the most. Gale is just tanking and killing everything in the way. Nice. Undo. Kill. Although destroy might be what I'm actually doing. So this guy can't attack, that's nice because he's too far away. And let's get that keep for me. Maybe not yet, but soon. Also provide some vision, that's nice. Always provide some healing for those that might get attacked. Okay, should've... Oh, damn. Nice survival. Let's take that level 2 dude down. Yes, so this one is... Its death will be for a good reason. Kinda. So this one is so sure to get poisoned. I don't mind though. Not much at least. So apparently those guys are pretty scared of attacking me, which I can relate to. He deals 30 damage per hit to them. And at least Gale doesn't need XP because so far he does not have after max level advancements. Sadly, but it is what it is. So there goes that guy. And yeah, recruit more units, I guess. This one needs a healer, of course. And this, I'm sending this one to get a bit more vision of the place. Like, it's a flying unit, the only one I have so far. And therefore it has way better vision on places like this, for example. Healer can move over there. I'm just leaving this one there because that way they profit from the rest healing too. Right, you see how this one doesn't suffer from the poison damage. That's because I've got a shaman next to it. Shamans are not well versed in the healing arts enough to heal the poison, but they can stop its influence. Which is pretty good too. So first of all, just let this one attack. The place where this one is means this one can only take one of those two, and yeah, or same thing actually, they can only have this 40% to dodge of attacks, which is good for me, I guess. This is not a good idea because then multiple units could attack. Okay. Okay. Basically, so this place can only be reached by triggering this touch blade, and if I don't trigger it, then I can't reach it. Finally, a resilient and strong unit. Perfect. That's the hero I always wanted. Okay, so he goes over there and gets that movement point. This one goes over there, this one goes over there and gets some healing, adds some healing. More units to flood the place. So those guys kinda will sort of cut me off from my other units, but I don't mind because I don't care. Like they are not a danger to begin with, so I can frankly ignore them. There's the touch plate. Back them up with some units. Just leave her over there, like they will get out of there and they won't be able to attack anyone because no one is in range. And then she can just finish them off and get some XP out of it. Okay, so this was an accident. Whoops. Not too terrible though. So I want at least one of those guys to survive, preferably this one, and just turn them into a captain. So I have like one unit of each kind at the end of the day. So touch plate triggered. 2 walls move. And you see there's another touch plate. Touch plate triggered. A road rises from the depths and a wall moves. There's the road we are talking about. It's a pretty cool road. That's true. Actually, let's give... Oh wait, I can recall Monroe Trapper. Neither of them is strong, so let's ignore it. He gets the arcane stuff. Because the point is, actually I heard 2 walls moved when I triggered that touch plate. Oh, okay, I don't see the second wall move. I think it's somewhere over there, but I can't tell for sure. Undo. So, anyway, why am I giving the trapper this holy water? It's because there's one more somewhere around there and they can give that one to this one. Let's keep moving. Also, I need more hunters. And did you see how casually he slayed this school? That was just nice. That's the reason why I go for champion on Gales. Because he is a champion. True, yeah, Sylph is as resistant as ordinary humans, that's correct. Each level for the shaman and the advancement of a sorceress improves its resistance for arcane with 10%, which counts out on level 4 as 20%, like a normal human. So let's... Yep, I expected something like that. This guy's too strong, I don't want to fight him. So... just trying to keep myself out of trouble over there. Okay. So the offer just sometimes blocks off dead ends with, well, impassable terrains, which is fair, I guess. I mean, I would have otherwise just sent my Shide down there and would have wasted a lot of turns. Ouch. Okay, perfect. I got a kill. That's great. Then this one can attack, of course, but it will kill neither of them, so that's somewhat fine, even if they get damaged. And I'm gonna recall my trappers and recruit more elvish hunters if I can. Yeah, I should have the gold to do that. Oh damn, that bat is annoying. Should have accounted for units I can't see, but I did not. A gold ring, and there's an inscription on it. You who take this ring will be swifter and more graceful, no matter what weight you carry on your back. This would be useful here, since we are not very used to moving in those rough, dark caves. Do you want this unit to pick up this item? Yes, I do. One more movement point for this dude. So I disrupted this one's movement order for the next turn, so I can fine-tune his moving, so he doesn't just, like, if I move there and they does to attack and I just make stupid moves because of automatic, I will have worked around this already now. Then so this one is basically guaranteed to get attacked by him because it can level up. Even if he gets poisoned, the level up will heal it anyway, so that's great for me actually. Also those guys are just for a bit of scouting around, more or less. Then oh, okay, so let's run. I can't deal with both of them. At least those fighters can't deal with them. Okay, so alright, I think the poison spread takes precedence. Oh, we found the enemy leader, and I will talk about the power in a moment. Who is this fool enemy that seeks our death? Malkasher, I hope you remember this dude. Have you elves not realized the folly of traveling with the forces that lay in the darkest depths of Erdia? I am Malkasher, and these caverns belong to me now. Leave at once or meet your doom. Malkasher? That name. I said leave! Listen, Necromancer, we seek no quarrel with you. We have lost our home to foes of a power possibly greater than yours. Returning is not an option. If you want us gone, you will have to allow us passage through those caves. Gallus, you're not expecting that to work, are you? Greater than mine, you say? Why, you are but a young little elf of the forests. I had thought your kind existence had ended for good after the Golden Age. I am truly amazed. Let us put an end to your aimless wandering then. At least you shall perish at the hands of a figure of legend, rather than savage orcs or humans of the sands. This banter is truly obnoxious. And Lindair, do you think we may be able to destroy this leech? Incapacitate, perhaps. But if it's the same leech I am thinking of, it might not be within our plan to banish him permanently from the physical realm. So, new objectives. Defeat Malkasher. And you can see he is obviously friggin' strong, so this might be a bit difficult. So first of all, I need backup to get rid of those ghosts and that necrophage somehow, please. This one and this one. The Shite too. And maybe the archer. Right, I was saying this one did not attack my druid, even though it can level up now. So that means the poison spread, because he deals poisons any units he hits, takes precedence over this. The unit has to level up stuff, which is news to me, but I think it's nice to know. Yeah, it did not work. So trappers, because I really need some help. And I think after this I will just stick to the units I have by now. Like, I've got a lot of them. Also, let's keep this one away a bit, because I don't know if there's anyone over there which would kill me. Right. This should be fine. This one is really just buying time and nothing else. And he did it admirably with this one. Then this one next. Like point is this one deals 8 damage to each of my units except the sorceress. Actually, how much? Yeah, she's got somewhat improved resistance, but still not a lot. So I couldn't block with this one because there's a chance of him getting one shot. One-shotted. Not sure how the word is. But there's some dude that deals a lot of damage, obviously. Let's let him choose which one of them he kills. Then more vision, please. This one can reach the village, so I'm not gonna take the village. And yeah, they just ignore me. The whole thing about holy water, and yes, I do want to take it. And I'm gonna make use of it. Or at least try to, if I manage to hit. Well, first of all, let's check if those resistance you're speaking of are still true. Like someone pointed out that the Ancient Leech has worse arcane resistance than a Leech. Yep, Leech has minus 40% and Ancient Leech has minus 50%. Let's compare this with a random unit. Normal undead have minus 50% as well. And the viewer was arguing that possibly the greater power they have makes them more vulnerable. And in a way that's true. There's also the fact that an Ancient Leech is in fact ancient. And the bones might have worn out a bit. But yeah. You could also say the grip of the soul on their body is somewhat weakened or is even more dependent on magic, making it more vulnerable to the arcane. But all of that is just guessworking, so don't take me too serious. So let's get rid of this one. And of this one too. Oh, okay, so he can't reach, that's fine. Then this one could kill me, so I'm just gonna leave my unit over there and ignore everyone else. And I wish I would hit these enemies instead of missing all the time. Okay, so that should be good enough. So they can reach, but not very far, so that's... oh, snap. Snap? Yes, see, that's the holy water I was talking about. I need a way to get him to reach over there first though. And please, finally, one of them is down, now just one more. Then this one can reach. Like, I bait them in. He can't kill me, so this is fine, basically. Oh, this is some nice vision. And there's a dread bed. Good to know. Yeah, this one is gone. Likely, at least. Like, see now, this one can walk in and finish him off. If he manages to hit, and I'm not unhappy that he failed. Yes, so much for that. So I can't send him to hell, because if I move him there, he gets attacked by both of them and gets just wrecked. Which is not the desired result. Yeah, you see the farming XP over there is not going well. Then I want to level this dude up. That went nicely. This guy can't reach over there, so that's great. This one is pretty much guaranteed to attack. I'm actually gonna go over there because he spreads poison. And it's apparently very important for them. What I want to do is sneak this one past the whole thing. Because there's some gold over there which I can grab. So both are protected against poison because they both cure. That's great for me actually. Shame. Shame. And I can't really attack them. Like if I go there, this one can attack and this one can attack and this one can attack and my shite is gone. Which is bad. So let's not do that. Then this one maybe. Yeah, okay, so this one has to finish it off, otherwise it would just walk away and create more trouble for me later on. Okay, so I'm gonna do like this and was hoping that I might get a kill. Well, apparently not. Let's go with this. This one is... they won't dare to attack him. This one is actually in danger and I will reload if it dies because that would be totally on me. And it would be not good. See, there is some gold. Or let's say like this, there are some chests that might contain gold. Finally! Yeah, this one is still stuck over there. Like I should have just moved Gale over there. Yeah. I can like smarter than that. Than this. Ah. So I finished this one off. And move in my tank, basically. This one gets finished off as well, so they can't backstab my Shide. The Shide is safe because this one deals 40 damage at most, and everyone else has to tussle with Galas to get through. And those guys are just gonna left standing around, and this one. Like, see, they dare to attack, instantly destroyed. There is, as you can see, actually the danger of him dying though, so I have to think of a better way again. Somehow baiting one of them out, which is actually not that hard. I just was very greedy to get this one kill. See? But yeah, with this one available, I will have an easier time getting rid of those guys. So, but shame on me for letting Gallus die like that. Okay, so the bat is basically dead. That's great. Because, look, can just finish it off. Oh, damn it. Let's try it like this. Only two can attack at a time. Granted, if any of the attackers die, another unit can take its place. There's that a disadvantage though. Okay, so this is pretty safe now. Yep, perfect. this one gets slowed. This one gets slowed as well. And this one gets attacked to death. At least that's a plan. Okay, so this one can't really kill him and might even level him up instead. First chest, 30 gold pieces. Nice. Not much, but it's nice. And by the way, this instantly basically screams that I need a sacrifice priest to get somehow through this, to bait him out of his loyal soldiers. Ouch. The chest is empty, sadly. But 30 gold are 30 gold. Perfect. So now we can finally... let's... This is nothing awful that happened, but I can do better than this. The chest is empty, we know. And now what I'm gonna do instead, first of all, yes, kill him. Then take this village and instantly take this village as well. Granted, it's no great play, but it's still something I can do better than I did. Those guys are kinda still stuck at not moving, because if I move in rage, he's gonna attack and it's gonna hurt. I'm not sure, I might actually just... You know what, I'm gonna move my unit over there and then try to collapse on him. This. Point is, I've got pretty much everything out of this scenario by now. I could level my Elvish fighter over here up. Actually, let's just do this one thing. Just making fun. Because he's going to be basically Gale's, but better. Okay, let's see. So he doesn't fall for the bait. What the hell am I supposed to do? Maybe move in closer, like over there. I don't know. Whoops, that was a mistake. An accident to be precise. And he doesn't move over there yet, but I can take that one, which is fine by me. Yeah, and this guy is kinda still stuck down there and doing pretty much nothing. Okay, so he's still not falling for it, so I might have to creep in a little bit closer. First of all, just take that village, whatever. Then place this one in front, so once this guy is dead, I don't get instantly attacked by him. Bait him over there as well, so if he attacks, he has a good chance of him getting slowed instead of getting in damage. Then I went for the pierce damage, so I wouldn't kill this unit with my shide, which is max level anyway, so why give it more XP? Instead I want him to get XP. That went well. So, let's see. Please do something. Okay, so he goes there to take the village, which is as good as anything, I guess. Then let's place my units around it good as I can. It's also the question, how the heck am I gonna attack this guy without getting my units slaughtered? Like, see, there's not much more to see over there. 3 chances, 3 chances, 3 chances as well, but more damage possible. Damage, damage. Okay. Let's start with this guy. I've not employed this kind of magic in a lifetime, but as our young leader said, we do not have much of a choice now. She did something? What is this curse? We are just gonna assume that it's some way to make it possible to destroy him. We have no idea what this way is though. Oh. With this guy slowed, I can attack him without much fear of counterattacks. Like, he still hits like a truck. But, oh, damn. So I did something really stupid. I was saying, okay, this one deals 12 damage to him. This one does not. And I did not see it. And this one deals 2 more damage than this one because of the dexterous trait. And you see, if I don't kill him right now, I'm screwed. Observe. As I was saying, screwed. So let's do better. Yeah, the renaming went well. Then first of all, let's just... let me try something. This one is the dexterous one, so this is the one I use to attack this guy. So, same thing, I have not employed and stuff. Then, like I was attacking with this guy. .26 damage it says. Or 32 if I hit and don't get hit back, but mine is not that nice actually. And attack. So now I have to hit only twice, which is nice. So if I had used this one, I would still have to hit 3 times to actually kill him. And 91.6 chances. That's pretty good. There we go. I cannot believe it. How can it be? I have been defeated. My long battle against the orcs is lost. What are you waiting for, elf? You are a relic from an era long gone, Malkesha. Or should I say, Malinkesha? The one who fell to the darkness fighting a noble cause with tainted means. Your life story has served as a cautionary tale for an eternity, and you are now the unliving proof that the glories of the Golden Age are dead. Yes, destroying you would rid this ruined land of a threat that pales in comparison to what roams above the surface as we speak. Although I have to admit that the notion of allowing those fiends to fight you is more than a little amusing. It's a pity that your existence is a crime against nature that we cannot let go unpunished. I sense hesitation in your words. Why is that? Does your kind still remember what Wesnoth did to us all? Wesnoth? The name of an empire long dead. It's not important. Are you not curious about what has transpired in the expanse it once covered? You came to me fleeing a mighty foe. Did it come from those lands? South of the swamps of dread and west of the Silverlands? That is not important. I know many things. I know your kind always punished necromancers for disturbing the dead. You thought of the foulest evil imaginable, but you were wrong. I've seen and learned of things that even I would consider abominable. For all this eternity after the fall, I've been holding the sands by night, slaughtering orcs in their sleeps and hoarding every piece of information I can gather about the new empire that has arisen amidst the debris of the past epoch. Alas, you've waited long enough to end this. and it's rather unmannerly of me to keep interrupting you. Go ahead, finish me once and for all. No. What do you know, necromancer? Tell us. It was a few centuries ago. A malignant shadow emanating from the vast ocean has covered the lands, and an evil presence infected every living creature. Humans from the coastal regions began raiding and destroying what human, elvish, and orcish settlements they could find that would not join them in alliance. In time, they would bring new allies from beyond this world. Demons. Your people still remember them, don't you? Our sages do, but how can this be possible? The Demon Lord was vanquished by the Lady of Light long ago. Lady of Light? Gale feels really out of the loop right now, I think. But it was a mere foretaste of our doom. Something or someone apparently opened a portal, a new one, to the very heart of Inferno, unleashing the forces of evil and allowing them to cross the barrier dividing our realm from theirs. This may have been done from our world, or it may not. Arrogant unscruples may cast us into this chaotic future before when they raised the two unnatural suns after all. But yes, the humans are building a new empire of blood and destruction, and from what I gather, you are the victims of its northwards expansion. Then these caves are definitely not safe anymore. We need to escape, but supposing we can, for how long will we be able to avoid our enemy? You would be killed, tortured, or converted by them in a matter of force. How hours, perhaps minutes, even seconds. You are few to their many, and lack the power necessary to combat the demonic hordes. Not even I have that fabled power, but I care little about it. I do not fear an end to my undeath. I have nothing left. All that I once loved has been scored away by pitiless time. And there, what is the point of fleeing from those fiends to a new and safe home like cowards, if they will surely find us again? For how long can we delay our downfall? Why are we not fighting the enemy? Our kin tried before Galas, and we became witnesses of their failure. We have no aid or craft that they did not. Perhaps this will interest you. The wielders of the Onion did not die after the catastrophe you insist on only vaguely referencing through this conversation. Have you all forgotten that they roamed earlier for many centuries before, even exceeding the notorious lifespan of your kind? The Onion? Your elder druids and sorceresses should remember that this Lady of Light did not save you from that evil unaided. What won your victory was nothing else than the power of the Onion at the hands of the Master of Darkness and the Lady of Light. A human and an elven lady, and you should remember that they were blessed, or cursed, with eternal life. Some sources say they descended deep into the very earth of the world, into the very heart of the world, and vanished into eternal slumber. It is said that the bright presence of the Lady of Light still radiates from the earth where the two figures of legends now lie dormant. Some claim to have followed them before they both disappeared. If my memory still serves after all this time, I would probably be able to pinpoint a location if I had a chance to approach that region. Would you be willing to lead us there? What? But my lord, he's a leech, a necromancer. We cannot have such an abomination on our side. Times have changed, and so have our needs and methods. If Gallus thinks the necromancer can help us find a power that can protect the remains of our civilization, yes, yes, I may be able to help you as long as you abide by my conditions. And what would those be? Protection is all I want. Some of us might oppose this. My lord, Please think this through. What do you think, Gale? You've lost everything. Well, mostly. I lost everything too, except for my unfinished business with the orcs, and this knowledge that could be placed at your service on those very simple terms. It's your decision to make, young boy. I accept. And there we go, and finished the scenario, and got a cool Ancient Leech as a backup. Like one of the two only level 4 units I will have available for a while. Like this one can level up as well, but everyone else is capped at level 3. And damn, that was a lot of text to read out. Yeah, long not live to Malin. I wish him a long unlife to be exact. Yeah, this was the scenario, and I'd say I'm done for the day. That was like pretty much 60 minutes. Sounds good to me. Sounds like a good place to stop. So for now, see you next time when, or second next time, because next time I'm streaming to the Rise of Wesnoth and then Invasion from the Unknown again. See ya. And thanks for watching.